Bullshit, motherfucking idiot.
So the car just got delivered. So what did they do?
So they deleted all the keys.
Now we're gonna try to program a key or a smart fob to see if the car starts. Fingers crossed the car starts, but guys, this is gonna be funny. So there's no interior and hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode, and this is a very special episode because as you can see from the title, we've got a new build, and as you already know, it's a stolen recovered Ford Fiesta SD. This is going to be the new channel build. I want to push this car to the limit. I want to get as much power as I can out of it. I want to do a custom wrap, but first we have to rebuild it back to stock. Now this has got a very interesting story, and first of all, at the gate, if anyone recognizes this car, get in touch with me. I would like to get in touch with the original owner who had this car stolen from them. Just so everyone is aware, I bought this car from COPART as a stolen recovered. It's got no keys, it's got no nothing. It's just a mess. Check out these shots of when it got delivered and everything that we had to do last night. And it stopped me from filming some of my other content because it literally took ages to get it all sorted. But if you want to see what happens, check out these clips, and then when you come back, I'm going to show you around the car. But remember, this is the new Salvage Nation channel car, and it's all about just I want to go all the way, push the limits with this build. So check out delivery, and then I'll show you the car. Guys, I'm Gas. We got an ST on the channel. What do you say? Only milk comes in 2 litres. Well, this is a 1.6. So guys, there's no key, and we have to wait for the key. Hopefully, we're gonna get the key made tonight, and hopefully it starts. Let's get the car off.
Bullshit, motherfucking idiot.
Huh? Yeah, you could become a celebrity. Akil, this is a stolen recovered. You're trying to steal it again.
I don't know. Always get that wrist stolen.
Alright guys, so the car just got delivered. Because it's a stolen recovered, there's no damage, so it's never been in an accident. It's just missing a whole bunch of parts, and I'll get into that once we get back to the later portions of the video where I show you around. But for now, the locksmith has just come. He's used a special little tool, and now he's got a key, or the key code for the door. Now we're going to try to program a key or smart fob to see if the car starts. Fingers crossed the car starts, but guys, we got an ST on the channel. Stay tuned to see the plans for this one. Trust me, it's going to be exciting. Right, I'm going to shut up. Let's see if we can get the car started. So what did they do?
So they deleted all the keys.
Yeah.
They only put one key back in, then they drove the car and stripped it.
Yeah.
But the problem is with Fords, if you only leave one key in the system, it will start 7 times and it won't start after that. Okay. Up to 7 times and it won't start after that.
So, okay, I see ignition.
Yeah, so it's ready to start.
I've checked the oil. It seems like everything's there, so try start it.
It's going to be a clutch, finger clutch to start. Hold on. Engine malfunction, switch ignition off. Hold on.
Engine malfunction.
Yeah, it's probably coming up with that because they would have ripped off a sensor or two. So, hold on, let me sort this out.
Scummy people, man.
Oh, bro, trust me.
Okay. Guys, this is gonna be funny. So there's no interior and it's too low for me to sit. So wish me luck. I don't know how your legs are too long, man. Wow. Wow. Lanky, look at this guy.
What do you think? I need seatbelt or no?
No, don't seatbelt. You don't need anything, man. Bloody hell. Guys, there you have it. The car is now in the garage, and I'll transfer you back over to me in the future, where we're gonna go around the car. So, let's go. Guys, so we're back in the current day. I've got the car right here. I'm looking at it, but how cool was that? Did you guys enjoy that as much as I did? There were some moments in that video where my heart was in my hands. When he said about malfunctioning on the engine and I was like, oh God, did I buy a lemon? But as you saw, it all started up and I'm happy. So let's go check out the car. So guys, here is the car. Here is the new Salvage Nation build. Always. Guys, it's just like they hate when I'm filming. It's like they can't give me a bit of peace, man. Bloody hell. Anyway, as I was saying, this is the Salvage Nation car, the new Salvage Nation build. As you can see, I said to you earlier in the video, it's not had any accidents. I know it looks a mess, have a look, but it's not had any accidents. And the reason that is because it was stolen. The story goes it was stolen at some point and the police recovered it. And I guess they stole it and just started to strip it down and sell the parts. Like, it's some very, very scummy people. So it looks like they took the complete front rad pack and sold it as a package, rad pack and front end. Or I don't know, they probably sold the complete front end for like 500 quid, 600 quid. The interior is a mess and we'll get to that in a second because that's interesting. But have a look. So the first thing I did when it came, I checked the oil and the oil is fine. The engine is only covered, the car's only covered about 50,000 miles, so I'm happy with that. The hoses, I think this one is fine. I may be able to get away with this one, but the radiator hose they just chopped it off. And that's what they do. When people steal these cars, they want to get the parts off as quick as possible. They don't care, they just chop, chop, chop. But I was a bit concerned when I saw the pictures on COPART, maybe they took anything else. And another thing that I also checked was to make sure that the ECU was there, and the ECU is all there. And obviously it's there because the car started. But once again, chassis legs, completely fine, no issues there. Top and bottom are fine. The front end is straight as, it's just missing a whole bunch of parts. And that's why I bought this car, because it's just a matter of buying parts and refitting the front. On this side, wings are all good. There's no damage to that wing. Right here, there's a little scuff, but we can take care of that, no problem. On this driver's side door, it doesn't seem like there's any issues there. And on the rear quarter, the whole rear of the car is completely fine. There's no damage, no scratches, nothing. I am happy with that. The roof, no damage. I don't know where I'm gonna find the parts, but I was actually looking for a parts car. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one. Right at the back on the passenger quarter, we've got some little scratches there and a few little dents, but we should be able to sort that out fairly easily. The alloys, they look in good condition. There's not a lot of damage. It's got some slight curbing right there, but nothing too major, nothing that I am disappointed with. Coming along on the passenger side door, once again, minor little scuffs. I am still happy with what I'm seeing because all of those, they're surface, so I can polish them out, have a look. It's just tiny little scuffs. I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it on the camera, but they can polish out. Now check this out. On this particular model of Fiesta, to get this wing off, I'm not sure, they probably sold a passenger wing for like 30 quid or something. They broke this glass to access that little screw hole there. where there would have been a nut to hold the wing in. You can see the shape of the wing, the tab for the wing right there. So they broke this, so I need to find a way of cutting this out, find a new one. And I'm told that this glass from any Fiesta of this shape, year, model should fit in that. And then that brings us back to the front of the car. So far from what I can see, I need a complete rad pack, front slam panel, passenger side wing, front bumper, and a pair of headlights, and obviously the bonnet. Now guys, if anyone recognizes this license plate, please drop a comment down below or drop me a message on Instagram. I'm trying to find the original owner to see if he's got any keys or anything that he can help us out with this build, or just even to just see the story. I would like to tell his story. You know, I've never had a car stolen, but I'm pretty sure it must have been very gutting. So if you recognize this license plate or you recognize the car, get in touch. This driver side window is completely smashed and you can see all the bits inside. So that brings us to the interior. Check out, this is what I have to sit on to drive it, because I'm not as tall and lanky as Akil. Like, how impressive was that? Akil was able to sit flush on the floor and still reach all the pedals and drive like nobody's business. But my light is dying, so that's the flashing. But the interior of the car, if you ignore all the rubbish and ignore all of that,
What happened?
stolen, recovered. What do you think?
It's a good car. But put 2 seats on the front.
Yeah,
Back. Don't put the seat on the back.
I can put 2 seats and then put the back, just a roll cage.
Make it look like cage.
Yeah. I don't know, we got scope to do some cool stuff. It's a blank slate, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it's a nice car. No accidents, no nothing, just stolen, recovered. Funny enough, when they stole the car, they left the service book. That is crazy. So it's got full service history and the service book was in here, so I'll stick that back in there. I'm gonna start it up soon. I know it hasn't got the rads, but there's coolant in the engine. I can see it dripping out very slowly and I can run it for a few minutes just to show you guys. But it's just dirty. It just needs a nice, good clean. Have a look at all that dirt. But it's got the Sony radio. I'm not really familiar with the SDs. It's push button start, keyless entry, keyless start. I need a complete set of seats, front and rear. If anyone's got any Ford Fiesta parts, SD, I'm looking for a set of SD seats. I'm looking for SD front end, any of those parts. Drop a comment down below or drop me a message on Instagram. I'd appreciate it a lot because yeah, we need to get this car back on the road. And like I said, this car, I've reached out to a few companies, so I'm going to be working with a few companies who are going to be doing decats, full exhaust system, remaps. Definitely want to get a nice wrap on it. So yeah, there's big plans for this one. Big plans. I want to try to get a custom print. Stop. I want to get a custom print wrap, something Salvage Nation or the logo or something in there. Rips and tears everywhere. It's gonna be crazy, and then we're gonna take this to the track. So if you want to stay tuned and follow this build, make sure you smash that subscribe button. But for now, there's not a lot more to show. I've shown you around the car. I've shown you the interior. It is what it is. It's a stolen, recovered car. And yeah, it was quite cheap on COPART actually, quite cheap. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. All right guys, so I've shown you the exterior of the car. I've shown you the interior of the car. Let's get the car started so you guys can see what the engine looks like, sounds like once it's up and running. The exhaust is very quiet, so we're definitely going to be slapping on a nice tuned exhaust system on that. Let me know what you think. I'm split between getting a resonated or a non-resonated exhaust for this car. I've been researching the difference between the two, and basically one is a high pitch non-res, and the resonated just makes it a little bit more of a low rumble. But let me know which one you think I should do, because I'm 100% I'm torn. I'm torn. Anyway, let's get in the car, get it started up, and let me know what you think. So guys, there you go. She starts up first time, every time. There's no crazy rumbles, shakes, or tremors. And it's running really smoothly. I'm happy. That's one thing that I'm really happy about, because this could have been a lemon. There was no key. This could have come from COPART, and it could have had a knock-in block or a crack in the block. It could have had anything. I never went down to see it prior to buying it. The battery was dead, but we charged it overnight, and it's held its charge because it's been starting on and off all day today without issue. But engine is running nicely, and I am happy about that. I'm not gonna run it too long, so you can see that's completely empty here. However, there's coolant inside, because as soon as it runs for a while, coolant comes out of here. And I've checked the engine, there's coolant running around in the engine. But let me know what you think of this, guys. I want to know what's the best rematch for these Fiesta STs, what's the best exhaust, what's the best intake. There's so many things that I need to do. I'm not really familiar with these. I'm a BMW man and Mercedes and stuff, but on these Fiestas, let me know in the comments what I should do with this car in terms of mods. I'm gonna join one of the ST forums and I'm just gonna do some research over the next few months, and we're really gonna build this car, man. I wanna push it. So yeah, guys, as you can see, the exhaust is very quiet. So yeah, I think that's gonna be one of the first mods once the car is all done. Get a nice tuned exhaust on there. So yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think of the car. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do with it, mods-wise, wrap-wise, any ideas, any comments. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed and you want to follow this build and all my future builds, they are more. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and make sure your bells are on so that when I post again, you get a notification. So guys, the hunt for parts starts now with this build. Like I said, I'm gonna put a list of everything that I need right here. And if any of you can help me out, get in touch. But the parts search starts now. And if you want to follow this build, you know what to do. So like I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys, thank you for watching the video. Click here to see what YouTube thinks you should watch, or click here to check out this playlist on one of my previous builds. And I'll catch you in the next one. We out.